You employ a stable hand to do that?
Excuse me, do I tell you how to run your business?
Frequently.
Which reminds me, shouldn't you be at the yard?
Now that I go and see a man about a bike.
Alan Turner. Frank, it's Christopher's problem, not yours.
Well, after my little run-in with Kathy, I couldn't help feeling slightly responsible for Christopher's rash behaviour.
Kathy was defending her man. I'd have done the same. But Christopher's gambling has nothing to do with you, Frank.
All the same, I thought I'd appeal to Alan Turner's sense of fair play. Try and retrieve that young idiot's toy for him.
You're optimistic.
I'll get the bike back. Trust me.
Hey, we'll have to set a date soon, you know. Let folk plan for the big social event of the year.
Hang on, Jack. I said I'd accept your proposal one of these days. I didn't specify which year.
You haven't gone and changed your mind, have you?
Of course not, silly. We'll get married. One day.
So it's reasonably safe to assume that by the year 2033, we'll be hitched. With this Zimmer frame I thee wed. I love you. Did you know that? I tell you what, let's go out tonight and celebrate.
Can't. Woolpack, remember?
Oh, damn. Why don't I cook us a late night supper then? Wine, candlelight, the works. What do you say?
That sounds great. As long as it's not pizza. I've had quite enough of Italians.
You are a monkey, aren't you?
Oh, morning, Henry.
Morning. What's this then?
Oh, just jotting down a few ideas. You know, I'd never really noticed before, but the outside's rather dull, don't you think?
I've always rather liked it myself.
Well, it's hardly likely to drag in the passing trade, is it? I mean, it's all so subdued.
What do you suggest? Flashing neon lights?
Neon lights?
Aye.
Morning, Frank. You looking for me?
Yes, I'd like a word.
Yes, of course. Come on in. I'll put the kettle on. Coffee? Or would you prefer tea?
Neither, thanks. Now, look, Alan, I'm not going to beat about the bush.
Yes, do sit down, Frank. Now, what's all this about?
I think this nonsense about the bike has gone far enough. Now, this is what I'm prepared to do. I'll write you a cheque for £500, which, as you know, is more than the stake involved. You hand me back the keys, and we'll have this whole business sorted out. What do you say?
Now, just hold your horses a moment, old chap.
Is there a problem?
Yes, indeed there is. As I understand it, you are asking me to part with an extremely expensive machine for a mere £500.
Now, just a minute. The
Now,
lad
as it
was
happens, I've become very fond of that bike. It rekindles memories of wilder days, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't dream of parting with it.
I don't know whether you're aware of this, Turner, but gambling debts are not recoverable by law. I could just take the bike.
Oh, but you wouldn't do that, would you, Frank? You know as well as I do that I won that bike fair and square. It was a gentleman's debt at the card table, and it's been paid.
All the same,
Unless,
the lad
of
was
course, you want to ruin Christopher's reputation as a businessman who honours his debts. In that case, by all means, take the bike.
You really are a toad, aren't you?
No, Frank, don't let's get personal. It is just business, after all.
All right, 700. Take it or leave it.
Well, as it happens, I looked up the book value of that machine. Do you know they cost nearly £5,000 new? Extraordinary, isn't it?
I think I will take that coffee now, if you don't mind.
Yes, I rather thought you would. Black, is it?
Good girl. Steady. Steady. There we go.
Oh, well done. I just didn't think I'd be able to do it.
Well, it can be quite tricky. I'll put some ointment in and then just watch it for the next couple of days.
OK. You wouldn't think such a tiny thing could cause such a problem.
Well, it's best not to poke around, because if you don't get it the first couple of times, you could cause more damage.
Well, that's what I thought. Besides, I wanted to ask your opinion about those warts.
There's nothing to worry about there either.
Time for a cuppa.
Is Rachel around?
I think she's in her room. She could probably do with your help.
Sorry.
She's getting ready for her date tonight. I think she's trying on all her outfits. I'm a bit out of date to be a really good second opinion. And if Annie likes it, it's definitely not right. I'm sure she'd appreciate your advice.
Duty calls. I'll see you later.
You know, Annie, I actually laid 2 places for breakfast this morning. Senile dementia creeping in, I suppose.
No, it's habit. Folk get set in their ways.
Tell you the truth, though, I never thought I'd miss the old goat so much.
Well, 17 years is a long time. It's only to be expected.
Aye. It's just that all the pleasure of running the pub seems to have gone. Along with Amos, everything seems pointless. Makes me wonder why I don't retire.
Oh, not you, Henry. From what I've heard, you're needed at the Woolpack to keep an eye on Alan Turner.
Oh, aye. That man's plans for the pub are extraordinary. He seems to see it as a sort of mecca for gourmet trout lovers.
Well, there's nothing like a challenge. And yours is for keeping Alan Turner in line.
Yeah, I suppose so. Still, the idea of packing it all in is very tempting, especially lately. Well, you know, all this business with Marion.
Well, at least that's over now.
I had hoped that Marion and your Jack would have made a go of it, and I don't suppose it's clever, eh?
I'm afraid not. They're too much alike, that pair. Jack and Sarah seem very content.
Yes, you're good lasses, Sarah. One of the best. Now, there's a story I'd like to see with a happy ending.
Don't leave us yet, will you, Henry? We'd miss you terribly.
No. No, I won't go, Annie. Not just yet.
Would you do that to a surgeon when he were performing a very delicate operation?
No.
Well, don't then. This is just same, you know. Might not be a matter of life or death, but it takes the same amount of skill. See, what you need for this sort of work is a very steady hand and a sort of delicate eye.
Are we going to the Woolpack tonight?
Can do, yeah. I've no else to do.
I see Rachel's got herself a date.
Yeah, she's gone up pictures with Michael.
Seemed quite close, those two, I thought.
Wouldn't know. We got a date then?
Yeah.
Don't sound too enthusiastic, would we?
Yes. Well, it's hardly a date, it's just a drink in the Woolpack.
Go somewhere else if you want.
No, drinking the Woolpack's fine. Look, I'll see you later.
Zoe, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Bye.
See ya.
Don't let it happen again. Got my eye on you. Robert, just the usual, claiming the taco's on the blink.
Do you want me to have a word?
I already have.
Sorry. Just a bit keen, that's all.
Looks like it's strolling in at this time.
Good reason. Kathy seemed a bit upset last night. She got over yet?
I don't want to talk about it, okay, Dad? Kathy and I have got our problems, but we'll sort them out.
This might help.
What the...
We're all allowed to make mistakes, Chris. Put this one down to experience.
What have you done?
You know, to see Alan Turner entice him to hand over your bike. The idea was a lot shrewder than I thought. Never mind.
I don't believe you, I just don't.
What have I done wrong now?
You really don't know? First you undermine my authority at work, then you make me look like a spoiled idiot. Turner won that bike fair and square on a gentleman's bet. It was none of your business.
I did what I thought best.
Exactly. What you thought best. You don't give a damn about the consequences to others, do you? Well, that's it. I've had it. I'm up to here with you. get it. Oh, hi, Zoe, come in.
Hi. I was just passing.
Hi, Zoe.
Oh, hello.
How long now? Not for another 3 weeks. It feels like any second.
Well, if there's anything I can do, transport anything when the time comes.
Oh, thanks. That's very nice of you. Coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I just popped in to see Michael.
Oh, right. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
To what do I owe this honour, then?
Just wondered if you'd like to come out for a Chinese tonight.
What, a group of us, you mean?
No, I thought just you and me, actually.
Ah, well, I've made arrangements for tonight.
Oh, come on. I'm sure I can offer you something better than a game of darts at the Woolpack.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
OK, never mind. Another time, perhaps. Could have been fun, though.
Well, I can always change my plans.
Oh, great. Shall I pick you up here about 8?
No, it's best if we meet outside the Woolpack.
All right, fine. Bye.
All right, bye.
You're supposed to be taking Rachel to the cinema tonight.
Yeah, well, we can go to the pictures any time. Anyway, I quite fancy a Chinese.
Oh, stupid. I forgot I laid a place for Joe.
There's a lot of that going on at the moment.
Sorry?
Nothing. You going out tonight?
Yeah, Michael's taking me to the cinema.
That's nice. Anything good on?
Well, I haven't actually looked yet.
He's a nice boy, Michael. Steady, you know. Reliable.
Oh, Annie, you're making him sound like a car.
It's probably all my fault. If I hadn't have gone to see him, he wouldn't have done it.
It's not your fault. It's just typical of him.
I was just so angry with him. Still am. Who does he think he is?
He doesn't think, he knows. Frank Tate. What Frank Tate wants, Frank Tate gets, no matter who he tramples on.
That still doesn't explain why he did it.
He's just trying to prove I'm still a kid, still under his control. I wanted the bike back, I admit that. I was going to get it back my way, without his interference.
It's a bit ironic, really.
What way?
Well, like father, like son.
How do you mean?
I hate to say it, Chris, but you've been guilty of doing the same thing. Throwing money around without thinking of the consequences.
It's not the same, though. Is it? But I don't try and buy your love, Kathy. When you boil down to it, it isn't money and possessions that matter, is it?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Hello, Emmerdale Farm. Oh, hello, Michael. Yes, she's here. Michael Feldman for you, dear.
Thank you. Hello, Michael.
Oh, Rachel, hi. Listen, I'm sorry I won't be able to make it tonight.
Why? What's wrong?
I think I've got a touch of flu. There's a lot of it about at the moment.
Chris seemed in a bit of a mood when he collected you at lunchtime. Everything all right?
Not exactly. Tell you the truth, he's furious.
Why's that?
Frank went to see Alan Turner and he's brought Chris's bike back.
Oh.
No, it's not funny, Kim. Chris is very upset and I'm not too pleased either.
Frank was only trying to help. It's just his way. Look, if the situations were reversed, Chris would have done exactly the same.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, we do seem to have fallen for the same type, don't we?
What, you mean men who think money can buy everything?
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly like that. Oh, come on, Kathy, cheer up. Look, I know they can be difficult at times, but look on the bright side. They're charming.
Pig-headed, arrogant.
And that's what attracted you to him.
I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes I find him so infuriating.
Well, Frank and Chris may have their faults, but, well, at least they're not boringly predictable. I mean, can you imagine living with Alan Turner?
Yeah, Bill Middleton.
See what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I do, Kim. I enjoy living with Christopher. I love him. But sometimes it seems to get lost with all this money flying around. I just can't get used to all this extravagance.
You will, Kathy. It's a part of Christopher. What he was brought up with. He'll have to get used to it.
love.
Hello.
Have a good day?
Not bad. Busy as ever, but I'm going out tonight.
Oh, that's nice. Anywhere special?
Oh, I don't know. Chinese, probably.
With anyone I know?
No. Just a friend, no one you've met.
Well, I'm glad it's not all work. I've been worried about you, Zoe. You don't get out enough. You're young. You should be out enjoying yourself a bit more. Here, have tonight's meal on me.
Oh, Dad, you don't have to do that now. I'm earning. I'm not a poor student.
I know, but I can still treat my little girl now and then, can't I?
Thank you.
That's nice. Now, why can't Christopher accept things as graciously as you?
What do you mean?
I made a similar gesture to him today, and instead of thanking me, he stomped off in a fury.
Oh, dear.
Never mind. At least one of my children appreciates me.
You looked at the keys just then.
I didn't.
Yes, you did, you little cheat.
Well, perhaps. Well, just a quick peek.
It's touch typing, Mum. You're not supposed to look at the keys.
Oh, dear, I'm never going to get used to this, am I?
Of course you are. Now, come on, try again. And no peeping this time.
Nick! Nick! What? Have you got a tie I can borrow?
Yeah, upstairs somewhere.
Oh, great, thanks.
Oh, it's left-hand side of the wardrobe.
Right, thanks.
Yeah. What's getting to him?
An important date.
Oh?
Why don't you pop down the Woolpack for a pint?
Oh, can't be bothered.
Mr. Turner will be there.
That'd be a miracle if he wasn't.
Well, I had heard he was taking on staff, that's all.
Really?
Well, that's what he's been putting about, but there again, you never know with Mr. Turner.
There.
Right, let's have a look then.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
I thought I'd pick you up here. I'm not too early, am I?
No, you're dead on time.
Right, come on.
Of course, I would have given his bike back for the original stake money, Henry. You know me.
Oh, why didn't you then?
Oh, it's just something about his manner. That overconfident, patronising way he has. It made my blood boil.
How much did he finish up paying you then?
Well, if you must know, sir.
28,000 quid?
Bit hard on him, weren't you?
I don't think so, Henry. It's time that men like Frank Tate learnt that the small, independent entrepreneur can be just as ruthless as the powerful conglomerate.
I agree with every word you say, Mr. Turner. It's time somebody got better than Tate.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Man, it's funny when you think about it, though, isn't it?
What is?
There's you with 2,500 quid in your pocket, and here's me having to go home because I can't afford a price on another pint.
Allow me, sir.
Hiya.
Hiya. I thought you were going to have pictures with Michael.
Yeah, he's got the flu.
Well, it's all right yesterday.
He did, didn't he?
Have you seen Zoe?
No.
Been waiting for ages for her. It's like we both got stood up.
You know, Kathy, you've been right all along.
Hmm?
It's only now I'm seeing it. This business with Dad and the bike certainly opened my eyes. It's made me take a long, hard look at myself.
Yeah, like father, like son.
Now I know what it's like to be on the receiving end.
So what now?
I'll go back into the office, try and make it work.
Good.
But I'll tell you something, Kathy. I'll never inflict that sort of behaviour on you again. God, I don't know how you've put up with me all this time.
Yeah, I know. I've been such a martyr.
No, be serious.
I really missed you, you know. And I've been doing a bit of thinking too. I do love you. Chris, you won't change too much, will you?
Alan.
Hello, Nick. How are you? Looking after young Elsa, I hope?
Yeah, she's fine. Look, I heard you were taking on bar stuff when you take over the Woolpack.
Yes, that's right.
Any chance of taking him on as part-time barman?
Well, I don't know yet, Nick. I'm not too sure of my plans. You see, you better ask me later when I'm more certain of my requirements.
Right. Thanks a lot.
Nick, you stop in for a pint?
No, I'm skint, mate.
All right, man, I'll get you one. Sit down.
Cheers, Dad. Hey, I'd no idea Michael and Zoe were actually going out together. I thought you lot all hung around.
What?
Yeah, they've gone out tonight. Borrowed one of my ties. All dressed up he was.
You mean Michael's gone off with Zoe Tate?
Oh, the two-faced cat.
Yeah, well, that makes two of them.
Oh, have I said something I shouldn't have? Are you sure this is okay?
Of course it is. I invited you back for a nightcap. This is my house. I can't have visitors.
Yeah, I know, but it's...
Michael, don't be daft. Now, what would you like, wine or beer?
What are you having?
I don't mind. What do you want?
Wine, then, if that's okay.
Wine. Fine.
Last time I was in here, I barged in to have a row with your old man. You weren't too pleased.
Well, it's different this time. You're my guest. The old man's in bed.
We'll pack in, but... Amos, how are you? Yes, everything's fine, thank you. Of course I've locked up properly. Yes, the drayman came on time. Yep. I'm very touched by your concern. Everything's... Yeah. Right you are. Good night, Amos. Oh, and sleep well. Not as easy to let go as you thought. Is it, old friend?
You don't know how lucky you are living in a house like this. All this space. I've lived in a pokey den by comparison all my life. Everyone living on top of each other.
Oh, it sounds quite cosy to me. Romantic.
Oh, you try living at Demdike. That'd some cure your sense of romance.
I had a really lovely evening.
Yeah, me too.
It's not over yet.
Why did you ask me out?
What do you want me to say? Because I like you.
Good.
Michael, you don't have to go. You know that, don't you?